This is Matt with Mobility 101, and right now this is Technique Fix Friday. We're going to be going over the tall, kneeling, anti-rotation press, otherwise known as the Pallof press, okay? Something popularized by John Pallof. So the big thing I see here is that it's not so much that people misunderstand the pressing part of it. That's easily understood, that's easily executed. What I see often go awry and people make mistakes on is the actual setup. So in my opinion, poor setup equals poor execution of the actual lift or the exercise. So there's a misconception of how to set up, where should the toes go, where are the hips, are we tall, are we hips back, are we squeezing our glutes, are we engaging our core? Very simple way to look at it is, if you go back to the RKC or hard style plank and just simply look at chest to belt buckle level, right? I call this the plank position. So this is the plank position right here, okay? Once I'm there, I take this position only, just here to here, and I incorporate that into most of my drills and exercises and lifts, because this position, if we really think about it, is creating tension and bracing our core, engaging the musculature in our hips and our core, and also protecting the spine for force transfer, and being able to stabilize and add different forces and levers in whatever exercise or lift we're doing. So the way we look at it is, if we can just, number one, incorporate the plank position into the tall kneeling pressing or anti-rotation Pallof press, that's going to help a bit. Then we look at the toes. So what happens is, most people will take their toes and they'll let them relax off like that. We don't want that. We want to drive the toes into dorsiflexion, aiming that way, okay? Thus better enabling us to activate our glutes, ribs down, have a nice turtle shell position like we would see in the plank. So the toes driving forward is big, having the plank position is big. The other thing too is making sure we're not jacking up our necks in our traps and pressing here at chest level. We want to think shoulder blades down and back, open up our chest, elbows down by our sides, and we want to press at belly button level. Okay, better engaging our core there. So to give you a demo and show you from both sides, so from the front, it's going to be, I'm thinking driving my toes, both of them in the ground facing that way, okay? I'm going to squeeze my butt. I'm going to try to make my glutes become one. Ribs down, okay? Engage my core. All I'm going to do is I'm going to have this roughly at belly button level. Elbows to the side, chest up, tuck chin, and I'm just going to press out. The further you press it, obviously, the more engaging and tougher it becomes. So you have to kind of gauge how far out you want to press. But from there, I'm going to press out, come back. Press out, come back. The entire time, I'm maintaining the position in my spine, my hips, my glutes, my core, my knees, my feet. I'm essentially a statue. Only thing moving is my arms. Okay, and then from the side. Big thing here, everything stays the same. What we really want to work on is really honing in on our position and our setup, because once we have the setup down, execution becomes that much easier for us. So toes in the ground, squeeze my glutes are trying to become one, ribs down, tuck my chin, have it belly button level, elbows to the side, big chest. That's how you would clean up the tall kneeling anti-rotation Pallof press. Give it a shot next time you try it. Thanks.